Coach, start with the opening statement, then open it up for questions.
All right. First of all, congratulations to Colorado. They outplayed us, they outcoached us. They're a good team. I'm real disappointed for our fans. Man, they brought it today with everything, and we talked about seize the moment. We didn't get it done. I just told our team that the game of football and life, you learn most about yourself in major adversity, and we didn't get it done. We got outcoached, we got outplayed. Offensively, we turned the ball over 4 times, very uncharacteristic. We got down there in the 5-yard line the first drive and threw an interception. Defense, I don't think we made a punt in the first half. I think we had 2 sacks. We got to find a way to get more pressure on the quarterback. They did a good job of running the football, mixing things up with that. And then, offensively, we got to be able to generate more rushing yards than we did. But, you got to give them credit. I think they're a good team. They played good on defense, and they played good on offense too in special teams. Question?
You said it in your opening statement, not capitalizing when you forced the interception on their opening drive and not scoring there. How much of that really?
No, it was a big. I mean, it was a big. Early on, you always look back. Now it's pretty big. I mean, I still think we'd been fine to overcome it if we could have got a stop or two. In the first half, I think they scored the next 3 times. After that, they got some distance, and we didn't do a very good job, early in the game, and then we got behind, and we're not, the best catch-up team, I would say. The way we responded there, and the missed opportunities in the red zone. I think we, had a chance to score a couple touchdowns, maybe 2 or 3, whatever, and just didn't get any points of it at all. And that was really disappointing too.
Gus, you talked about this week about the idea of getting pressure was going to be key for you guys to have success. What is it your defense could have done, or what do you want to see from them?
Well, we got to find a way. I mean, bottom line is we got to find a way. I think we have 3 sacks through 4 games. I mean, that's going to be a big key. And they got a really good quarterback. Y'all know they got really good receivers, and we got to figure out a way to do that. And so we'll continue to work on that. And here's what I tell the guys too. I mean, it stinks right now. There's no doubt. Everybody in that locker room feels the same way. And our expectations are high. We should feel that way. But it's one game. I mean, that's what I told them. It's one game. And we'll learn a lot about our team this week. We'll find out truly who we are. I mean, we were on top of the world that last win. Now we're in the tank right there. Who we are as a team. We're going to find out. We got another opportunity to go to games. Obviously, y'all know that's a big one too. So we got to figure out a way to get better. We got to figure out a way to go there and play better football.
Coach, in your opening statement, you mentioned wanting to try to get more ground production. You would like to have more of it, I should say. Throughout the week, Coach Sander was pretty public. He basically loaded the box and played with the strategy against you. How much of that do you feel like you saw?
Well, they loaded the box early. They played a lot of bear. They played, they got to bear in different ways. And then there was a time they started playing just base 4 down. And we just got to do a better job, pushing guys off the ball. I mean, they played in our backfield some. They had trouble protecting. Disappointing too. I said, bottom line, there's a lot of yards, but there was so many mistakes, and that's really what I'm disappointed about. And I'm the head coach of this operation. It starts with me. We got to do a better job of coaching. We got to do a better job of playing, and it's really all of the above. Special teams the same way.
Coming out of the bye week, what were the major adjustments that you made with this team?
I felt pretty good about going over, looking at the things we need to improve on. It didn't carry over here out there, obviously, but we got to keep working. We just got to keep working. And our guys, I have confidence in our team. I really have confidence. They'll come to that team meeting tomorrow and bright-eyed. They'll be ready to take the next step. Like I said, we'll find out a lot about our team this week, who we truly are.
How much do you plan on emphasizing ball security with KJ this week?
That's all of it, man. I mean, that's part of winning football. Can't turn the football over. And like I said, we've done a pretty good job up to this point. That was uncharacteristic. We got to solve that. And we got to coach it better. I mean, the thing about coaching, you're in it with your players, man. I mean, whatever happens on that field, the coaches are responsible too.
Before the game, Miles Montgomery came out with a brace on his right leg. When did he get hurt? What's the status?
Yeah, he got hurt against TCU. His adrenaline kind of kept going. I don't know. He's going to be out for a little bit. I'm not for sure exactly when he'll be back. He's obviously he's a really, really good player and he's a good leader.
How do you keep the team motivated, especially after a tough loss with a tough remaining schedule?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier, we're gonna find out a lot about our team now. I will say this, I mean, I feel really confident telling y'all the way they're gonna respond tomorrow. They gotta do it, but I feel really confident in that. And we got another big one next week. I mean, it's one game, you know, in the big picture, and you gotta find a way to grow. You gotta find a way to get better, you know, and that's gonna happen. It's gonna be our deal.
Gus, you mentioned next week with Florida. You guys had a lot of emotion, a lot of stuff going on today with Fox and everything being around. How do you kind of get that emotion, you know, get them in check, I guess, going into a big week against Florida?
I mean, it is what it is. We got our butt kicked, you know. You gotta be a man about it. Doesn't matter if it was, you know, all the stuff going on here. We didn't seize the moment. We talked about it. I'm disappointed. Like I said, I'm disappointed for our fans more than anything. But, you know, this team, I think we're gonna respond the right way. And we'll put this behind us. We gotta answer the bell next week.
How demoralizing was at the end of the first half? You should have just been down by 10, but some snafus led to them kicking that last second field goal.
Yeah, that didn't help. There's no doubt. We didn't get the first down right there, and then they threw about a 7-yard pass, you know, trying to get in kick field goal range, and we let them throw a little out route right there and give the kicker credit. That was a momentum deal. You know, that was a big time momentum deal.
What do you need to see from this team that it will impose its will on an opponent?
You know, we've done a good job until tonight. You know, we did some uncharacteristic things that we didn't do the first 3 games. Now, you gotta give them credit. That's a quality opponent now. It's a quality opponent. You can tell that bunch got better. I mean, they were able to run the football and throw it. Defensively, their defensive line did a good job.
You've been a coach for a long time. How many players stack up with what Travis Hunter can do dynamically on both sides of the ball that you saw today?
He's in that conversation. I've been fortunate to coach against a lot of great players, but he's in that conversation. He's different.
How much does a game like this make you reassess like what you have, or it doesn't seem like this was what was expected tonight. This was a very different performance than we've seen in the past.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we'll watch the film. Like I said, we got to challenge our coaches, challenge our players, figure out a way to take that next step as a team. But like I said, I feel really confident standing here today that the guys will answer the bell. But will it be easy? No, because they feel like crap right now.
How much does tonight surprise you? Did you see any of this coming?
I thought we'd play better. I thought we'd play better. We didn't.
You mentioned your teams are now set up to be a catch-up team. So what do you think you need to do adjustment-wise to get to try to grab a hold of the game?
I think it's all of the above. You know, we controlled the tempo of the game. The first 3, we didn't control the tempo. We got behind early. We were playing catch-up, you know, throughout the game. I know we got down by 21, but, you know, we came back, but it was a little different the way it played out.
Coach, early in the beginning, with that first drive and the interceptions and the score being close early on, when did you kind of notice the momentum kind of shift when the score got larger, when some of the turnovers were happening? Did you see any of that momentum
No,
shift?
at halftime, our guys, they felt like we were gonna come back and win. I mean, obviously, I can't remember exactly whenever it was more than 3 scores. I mean, you know, you just keep fighting. That's when you just find out a lot of that you gotta keep competing.
Last one. Gus, what do you need to see more out of KJ? I mean, early starts, he seems kind of slow struggles, and then he kind of picks things up kind of after a while. What do you need to see?
I mean, you know, we're all in this thing together. He's an experienced guy. I mean, you know, he knows the turnovers. We gotta coach him better. We gotta put him in better situations. That's our job.
Thanks, Coach.